Hello? What if I told you that one investor has never had a losing year in his 3-decade-long career managing money? Imagine navigating through recessions, market crashes, and unpredictable economies without taking a loss. Today we are talking about Stanley Druckenmiller, a name less discussed but no less powerful when it comes to understanding the mindset needed to thrive in the financial world. Druckenmiller has a reputation for seeing market shifts before they happen and making aggressive bets based on those insights. What sets him apart? It's his ability to read not just the stock market, but the global economy, from currencies to commodities to interest rates. So, if you have ever wondered how to anticipate the next big move, a move in the market and position yourself for success, you are in the right place. Stick around as we break down Druckenmiller's 3 key strategies that have helped him maintain an unparalleled track record. Rule 1. Bet big when the odds are in your favor. Druckenmiller isn't the kind of investor who diversifies just for the sake of spreading risk. One of his core principles is to take concentrated bets when you are confident about the odds. When Druckenmiller sees an opportunity he believes in, he goes all in, like when he famously shorted the British pound alongside George Soros in 1992 during the Black Wednesday crisis. That move netted him and Soros's quantum fund a whopping $1 billion in profit in a single day. But it's not about taking reckless risks. Druckenmiller emphasizes that you must wait for the right opportunity and then bet big when the stars align. He says, the way to build long-term returns is through preservation of capital and home runs. This means staying patient, waiting for moments when the odds are undeniably in your favor, and then going in with conviction. Practical tip, ask yourself, where do you see strong conviction in today's market? Are you spreading yourself too thin with small bets across multiple sectors? Instead of dabbling in 10 stocks with small positions, focus on the few where you truly believe in their long-term potential and allocate more capital to those. Rule 2. Pay attention to the macro environment. Druckenmiller is a master at reading the macroeconomic landscape. While many investors are focused on individual companies or sectors, Druckenmiller zooms out to look at the bigger picture, how global economic trends, central bank policies, and even geopolitical events are shaping the markets. For instance, Druckenmiller has often made large bets on currencies and interest rates because he knows that macro factors can drive entire market. He has said, earnings don't move the overall market. It's the Federal Reserve and liquidity that moves the market. In other words, what happens at the level of government policies and economic cycles often has a greater impact on stock prices than individual company performance. By paying attention to the larger trends and shifts in global capital flows, you can better anticipate which markets are poised for growth or contraction. This macro approach has served Druckenmiller well, particularly during volatile times. Practical tip, start paying attention to the bigger forces at play. Are central banks printing more money? Are interest rates rising or falling? Understanding these macro trends will give you an edge in positioning your portfolio to benefit from economic shifts. Rule 3. Know when to cut losses and adapt. Druckenmiller is also known for his adaptability. He doesn't cling to losing positions just because they initially seemed promising. He's quick to pivot when the market tells him his thesis is wrong. This flexibility allows him to preserve capital, avoid big losses, and stay in the game for the next big opportunity. One of his famous quotes is, "I've learned many things from George Soros, but perhaps the most significant is that it's not whether you are right or wrong that's important, but how much money you make when you are right and how much you lose when you are wrong." Druckenmiller's ability to cut losses early and stay nimble has been key to his enduring success. In a world where ego can often cloud judgment, his humility in accepting mistakes has saved him countless times. Practical tip, be honest with yourself about your losing positions. If the facts change, don't let your ego keep you in a bad trade. Druckenmiller's advice is clear. Don't be afraid to change your mind and move on when the evidence suggests you should. Stanley Druckenmiller's track record speaks for itself. By betting big on high conviction ideas, staying attuned to macroeconomic trends, and adapting when needed, he has maintained a near-perfect career over decades. His principles aren't just for hedge fund managers. They can be applied by any investor looking to gain an edge in today's unpredictable markets. So, whether you are navigating volatile conditions or just starting your investment journey, take a page out of Druckenmiller's book. Bet with conviction, understand the bigger picture, and know when to cut your losses. Thanks for watching.